Hey guys, welcome back. Aurabomb here, bringing you another, guys, I am exhausted. This is attempt number 3 to record this video. Hey guys, welcome back. Aurabomb here, bringing you another episode of PTCGO live content. People, I can't do it, guys. This is gonna be one of those videos. I'm bringing you a new deck that I kind of was just like, I was perusing through the interwebs and I saw somebody was playing Lucario GX with Frosslass, and I thought the idea was really cool. I decided to expand on that idea though, so I'm playing Zebstrika and I'm playing Spiritomb as well, making this deck just be like an ultimate non-GX kind of focused deck that is weird. But unfortunately we don't have a turn 1 Elm, which sucks. But turn 1 Elm would have been pretty nice in this hand, I'm not gonna lie. But unfortunately we're gonna have to deal with Zebstrikas. But I mean, this is not a bad hand, it's pretty bad actually. Forget I said anything. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pass. This sucks. But yeah, hey guys, welcome back. Aurabomb here, bringing you another episode of PTCGO live content videos. On today, we are playing this deck I created called Kitsune. It is a Lucario GX deck that plays 4 Spiritombs as well as a 3-2 line of Frosslass to deal with the Reshizard matchups. We're also playing Zebstrika to help you draw through your deck more so you can find these unit energies and rainbow energies for your snow runs a little bit easier. And what else are we playing? Spiritomb, Frosslass, Lucario GX are your attackers, and Zebstrika is your energy accelerator. Lucario GX is for this match right here. So ideally, we can find ourselves a Elm or something to set up multiple Pokemon soon. If he doesn't bump the stadium, that's gonna be really good for us. We're also playing Grimsley because Grimsley can actually help set up a lot of knockouts, which is great because there's since this deck hits like very low numbers a lot of the time, like we're only hitting. We're only hitting like 220, 200, 180, things like that. We're not really taking Okos on a lot of attack teams, but with Shrine ticking away or even like hitting them Pokemon, setting them up for a 2-hit KO knockout, you have all that extra damage. What are you going to do with, you know? Grimsley can actually move that damage back to set up another Pokemon to be in Oko range as well. So I really like Grimsley in this deck, especially if you play your Zebstrikas. You don't really need to draw support for the turn because you have Zebstrikas that help you draw through your deck, and then Grimsley can help you set up numbers. For instance, if I were to let Shrines take down a few Pokemon, I could eventually use Grimsley to move the damage onto a Raichu, lone Raichu, and that could put it in range of a Lucario GX. So there's a lot of cool options in this deck. So he's gonna attack me. I guess he's just gonna attack me this turn to get some damage off. I mean, get a prize because why not, right? Sure. You know, when you gotta do what you gotta do. This is like in Oko range now though, so that's not the safest thing he could have done. But at the same time, I lose this game if I don't draw well. So that's something. That is a lot of something. Let's see if I can draw one card and it could be a Pokemon, and it is always lucky. This Grimsley is not super useful, but I can take a knockout here, I believe. No, I don't take a knockout here, do I? 60. I'm only hitting 120. Oh, because I don't have the Hustle Belt either. Oh, that sucks. Go to sleep. I mean, you can just switch with all the shenanigans, but take some damage. I'm going to Grimsley that damage off of you onto this dude later. And I just need a top deck, like real bad. I'm only playing 4 draw sports in this deck, but I really need to find that. There's a lot of cards I need to find. This is a really bad opening hand, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like that's the hardest part about this deck. I've tried to record this video like 4 or 5 times now. Actually, I think I'm on attempt 3, but that's like pretty much 4 or 5 times. Is he gonna be able to? Wow, already. I guess he does have the Thunder Mountain now, but like, crazy. Well, what can we do about this? Not really much, huh? I mean, I don't have Lucario out. I mean, this matchup gets completely turned around if I can just find Lucario. So I'm not really too worried about it, but I just need to find, like, I need to get an opening start here. Zebstrika, you are beautiful. But I can't afford to play Grimsley here, and I'm losing a energy, which sucks, but I need to draw cards. So let's see what I can do. Oh, Cynthia, you're not quite the Elm I wanted. Okay, we can at least, we're in this game now, so that's good. We didn't find Shrine, and I think I'm gonna have to attach an energy here. No, we have potential to get another Zebstrika, but losing the Zebstrika feels like it's an auto loss. So I think I will attach this energy here and retreat into Spiritomb maybe? I don't really want to, because I think I'm going to need both Substrikers if I'm going to win this game, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm going to need both Substrikers. I need Spiritomb less. Okay, but this is like the last turn I have. Let's see. I can actually, maybe this is a bad play. No, yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm going to go ahead and pass though. Yeah, that should be okay. All right, so how do I win? Well, there's no way for me to do it right now because I can't Oko this dude without like the Grimsley play, and I only have one more left in the deck now because I lost one. And we also never found Shrine, which is pretty big, but the chance to win still exists. I'm not too worried about it. We only have 2 more custom catchers after we lose this one. Is he gonna double catcher my Zubstriker? Is he gonna do that? Is he really gonna double catcher my Zubstriker right now? It's like I don't get a break. I'm just not getting a break today, am I? Just give me a break, PTCGO. Today it's been all over me today, whether it's been the audio messing up, video messing up, PCGO crashing on me, all this garbage, man. Just can't take it right now. Well, I tried, but at least that's one of his catches out of the way. Maybe I can top deck a Pokecom or a Zubstriker here. Let's see what we can do. That's a Cynthia. I guess Cynthia is technically better. Technically better than this thing for Elm, because I can find some strike off it, which I did. And this is not bad. So we can still draw cards, so it's not the end of the world. Let's grab this Lucario. I need to find Shrine of Punishment, so hopefully I can find that soon. But this is not, okay, at least we're not out of this game. We're not out of this game quite yet. Let's grab a Spiritomb just to have it down, start building more spite. We need to take 2 tag team knockouts per game. We still have access to another custom catcher, so I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe I should have played, oh, I don't play Baby Mew in this deck anymore, that's right. Let's go ahead and just sprint for more cards. Well, I could Pokegear. I think I'll wait one more turn before I Pokegear. No energy, which is fine. We don't really need to. I mean, no, we needed to hit him. Dude, it's like I'm literally just 1 card short every turn, and I can't take an Oko on this dude unless I find Grimsley. So now I need to find Grimsley, like real bad, real bad. Like if I can find Grimsley, then like it's over. But there's only one card left in my deck. I have to search through my deck. I haven't really looked through my deck yet, but if I can find the Grimsley and an energy and a Pokemon to use this to grab Lucario with, then we are easy peasy, lemon squeezy, taking a knockout here. Then we just gonna have to play one more Lucario to finish off Pikarom. But if he can just Oko my, I mean, he needs to do it. He needs to Oko it. Oh, wait a minute. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, this is not bad for us. So here's the thing though. If he GXs with either of his Pokemon, if he GXs, oh, he doesn't have another. Ooh, this could be really good for us. Okay, so we need to find Stamp now as well. All right, hold on. There's a chance now. Chance has existed. We can Oko this dude with a Lucario GX right now. Does he have another double catcher? What's he gonna double catcher now? Lucario? A Riolu? Is he really gonna do that? No, he's not. Okay, cool. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If he doesn't attach the energies there, and he chooses to attach himself to like kind of have GG game time. He is okay, perfect. So he just needs to not have any boost. He needs to not have any, what's it called? The thing. He needs to not have any electro powers. We got the energy, so we're all in on this play right now then. Okay. We can toss you. Maybe I should play Cynthia first. Yeah, I think that's better, because I think we dig the most if we play Cynthia first. Technically, we dig the most if we play Cynthia second, but I can't rely on finding a Cynthia second. Okay, we found the Stamp, but we did not find... we did not find, what's it called? Lucario. And we're losing a lot of Pokemon here. Come on, if we can find Lucario off this, we take a knockout, and he has a tough time recovering. Yes. Oh, this game is so good. I mean, it's not a good game, but this game is so good. And if Shrine sticks one turn, and he already used, no, he didn't use both Custers yet, but if Shrine can stick one turn, then this will be knocked out from another Lucario, which we would have to find. And not, actually, we could technically attack with it if on our skateboard. We're drawing 3 cards here, so maybe we have an escape board in here somewhere. Bucket Gum could be useful if we find a Pokemon. There's a Shrine, but these aren't Pokemon. We have 16 cards left in our deck. Can we do it? I mean, now he's forcing us to find Double Catcher, which we have 3 more left in the deck. So, Chance Ball exists. We just have to knock out that Raichu, low and Raichu. We can do it with Cantankerous Beatdown? No, we can't. Okay, he's on Stamina 3, which I guess gives me a bunch of Pokecoms, which could be helpful. That's not what I want to see, but the escape board is. Okay, he can't Double Catcher me again this turn. He really just needs a Lightning Energy into an Electro Power to win the game, and that's where Stellar Wish comes into play. If he drew an Energy, oh, I guess Faulkner can win the game too, but then he has to switch. So, I think this is going to be a Cynthia. I think this has to be a Cynthia this turn. One card I was playing prior to this was a Copycat, because like of all the like Mewtwo's and Reshizards and like decks have ginormous hands, Copycat was seeming to be good, but just like in previous metas, Copycat sucks. If he can't set up another peek around, we actually have 2 turns if I retreat this thing right here. And I can take a knockout here, and then I can knock out like the Dennyford game or something. Okay, so he's giving us a chance. So it's literally all down to this play. Shrine is putting in the work. Oh, man, I wish you were a Pokemon. All right, I can maybe find Cynthia off this. It's not Cynthia. Okay, we're gonna lose you. I could technically use it and then use that to find my last Lucario, but without an energy card, it's pretty unlikely. And I know I have another Cynthia in the deck somewhere. I could have just not grabbed it. He doesn't have any more catcher outs. So please don't draw a catcher. Oh, of course. I knew that was gonna happen. I even told myself don't do it because I know I'm gonna draw a catcher. All right, let me think about this play now. Oh, not much to think about actually. Well, I guess the game plan is the same as prior. Is it actually? This thing can OHKO anything on his board with enough building spite damage actually. So I think the gameplay is the same. Just find energies. How many energies do I have left? Only 3 more energies left. Okay, we're just gonna keep drawing then. There's a rainbow. That's pretty good. We can retreat this thing. And yeah. Let's retreat into one that doesn't need that much. This hits 70. Yeah, we'll retreat to this one. Okay, so he can't double catch her anymore. Let's go ahead and sprint. So I think we managed to win this game. I think so. I mean, he has a chance to win, being the... I guess I'll play this down now. We don't even have another Lucario in the deck, so that Lucario play was not going to be an option. We can sprint all those away. And we'll just go ahead and start building spite on all these dudes. Unless he plays a baby Mew himself, I don't think we can lose. We can Anguish Cry here for knockout, and then we hit 160. That hits for weakness, and then 1 more burning with building spite with all these hustle belts on means that we can hit. Oh, that's really nice. Meaning that we can potentially win this game, right? Because everything gets OHKO'd now, except for Raichu, alone Raichu, which means we have to find our last Grimsley. Come here, Grimsley. What's our max damage output? 5 is 150, 160, 190, 190 plus. Wait, hold on. 5, it's 3 times 5. Yeah, 150, 160, and then 160 with the hustle bell is 220. So 220 plus this, yeah, we just need Grimsley. If we can find our last Grimsley, then that's going to be a knockout on all of his Pokemon. But he realizes that. I think he knows that he has to go into this as his active, because this will OHKO anything, right? Which means that he can win this game if I don't find Grimsley. Which means I have a little over, there's a 3 in 7 chance I don't find Grimsley and I lose the game. So I'm top decking one card, right? And I think there's, oh, he's going to Dene, interesting. I guess he just needs something to switch into. Maybe, no, that doesn't make sense. How many Pokegears have I played? I think it's impossible actually. There's exactly 3 cards in the deck that can help me find Grimsley. So it's technically possible that I whiff Grimsley, assuming there's none, like Grimsley's not prized or anything. If Grimsley's prized, which I keep not checking, then we lose the game anyways, right? But there's a chance we win here. There's a really good chance we win here. So somehow we managed to go from a... I don't know how we managed to come back for this game, bro. We just top decks Substrika like gods. Like they call me Atem. I am the lord of top decks. I'm stacking on PTCGO, guys. You guys have no idea. If this ain't a crazy gift game one, I don't know what is. This was supposed to be an easy matchup because of Lucario, but no, it had to be a bunch of like, don't find Professor Elm ever. This is why I hate playing Elm. That's why I hate playing Elm decks, bro. Is he just gonna scoop this game up? I guess well played, dude. Well played. I guess he just left the computer because he knew he lost. Well, let's do like worst case scenario, right? Let's just do worst case scenario right now. I attach here. Let's see what happens if worst case scenario happened. Let's go into Substrika. Yeah, this would be my best play. Yes, I just want to see if we could have won with worst case scenario. Now let's see if Grimsley was prized. It wasn't prized. Okay. All right. So we would have won that game anyways because he had all the damage board Pokemon everywhere. So we'll just go ahead and win the game. But dude, at least we know we would have won that game no matter what. Because unless he played, like he would have won if he got Pikarom down. No, there was no way, right? There was no way for him to get 6 energies. Let me think about this. Because he needs to get 6 energies down that turn. To do that, he would need to play Tapu Koko Prism. That would be 4 energies and then 5 through manual attachment. Because he had no, yeah, there was no way he could have done it. So yes, we managed to win game 1. All right, guys, I'm back with another match. Sorry for the cut there. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I went to bed. There was no way I was gonna continue recording. After that Pikarom game, I played more games and I was just doing math wrong. Like it was inexcusable how bad some of the games were. So I decided to cut it all out. And I'm gonna continue playing, but I want to keep that Pikarom game because that Pikarom game was like super hype. So I'm keeping that game in. This is not a fresh recording, but it's fine. That was actually pretty good opening hand, kind of. It's not the best, but playing against Dark Box, interesting. Well, here's where Riolu or Lucario can come into play. So we're gonna probably use this to grab Zebi, and Riolu, maybe. We'll see. Riolu seems pretty good, but I do want to attach the active, I think. Hopefully my opponent's playing Reading M, you hear, buddy? Because I want to get this recording done, because I got stuff to do today. I'm supposed to meet up with my girlfriend soon, but she hasn't called me, which might tell me she forgot, because she's really good at doing that. Catcher is not a great top deck. Lucario is an excellent top deck, though. And is it Meowth Dark? Interesting. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just grab... see my Substrika line. We have both Substrika, so I think I will just grab the 2 dudes and a Riolu. Since I might, I doubt I'll be knocked out, but just in case I might be, I think I will attach this energy here to start my turn, and I'll go ahead and Building Spite, and hopefully we can find ourselves a draw supporter that can get us into some eventual Substrikas. That's gonna be ideal. For now, I'll just pass. We'll see what we can do. I see Meowth. If he's playing Persian Dark Box, that sounds like the weirdest idea ever. Because like you're only gonna use Persian once that game. I guess to be fair, like if you're playing like the B-string version, you don't really care because you only need to use Persian once that game to grab your B-strings. But like it's very easy for your opponent to take prizes without taking a tag team prize and then winning the game that way. So we'll see what happens. There's a Ditto and there's a Hoopa. So this might actually be the okay, I guess Hoopa is interesting because I technically could knock that out and he could use Meowth. We top deck a Elm here. I mean, I could play it. Let's see what this gets me first. Another Elm. Yikes. All right, come on. Give me a Cynthia. All right, I'll take it. I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, but I mean, I could just play Elm now, but Elm doesn't really do anything for me. It could give me more Frosslass, maybe another Riolu, and then I can play Cynthia afterwards. Not really. I think I'm just gonna do this, and I should toss one of these Elms, because I'm not gonna use them that much. Yeah, there's nothing else like I really want to grab. Like, I could technically grab another Spiritomb, a Riolu, and another Spiritomb after that, but that doesn't seem super necessary. There's another Riolu and a Spiritomb, so I guess it ended up working out anyways. So I guess I'll just do this and start building Spite. And I think I will just knock out the Meowth. I don't really see a reason to double catcher. I was really hoping to find a Zebstrika. I might honestly use these Zebstrikas to help me find draw cards, but for the time being, I think this is okay. I mean, as long as I have my 2 Riolus here, it shouldn't be a big deal. I think winning the game won't be that bad. I was hoping to find a Shrine, though, so I can continue spraying. I mean, we don't really need the Shrine to take an Oko here. It would have been nice. I would love a Pokecom right now. If I could top deck one of those bad boys, that'd be pretty nice. But I think I will just use my custom catchers to draw. I can discard a card with Forest, probably the Frosslass. I can't really play the Grimsley, so I'm going to have to slap down an energy, probably on a Spiritomb. Like I said, Frosslass is probably not going to be super good this game, so I'm not too worried about it. But Lucario's will straight up win me the game, especially if I can get some multiple attachments. Like, I could probably use a GX attack to knock out another Pokemon, and then try to find one more energy to use the Roundhouse Kick attack that I can never remember the name of. Hoopa, what you doing? Oh, he's searching for any 2 items. Right, that's what Rogue Ring does. Any 2 cards? Oh, it's any 2 cards, really? That's not bad. That was any 2 items, but 2 cards is pretty good. Alright, we got another energy. It's not ideal because now drawing is going to be very difficult. In fact, I don't think we can anymore. We can't even use Grimsley. We just toss this Frosslass though. Yeah, this is not going to work. We're just going to have to keep going, I think. Building Spite again. We don't have a Hustle Belt, so we're not going to be able to win that way. We're only hitting 36, 90, 120, 150. It's not enough damage. I should slap down an energy though. I guess I'll slap it down here. And we'll Anguish Cry. Boom. Only 130, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. Was it 36, 91? Oh yeah, 130. That's right. Yeah. Alright. Can we win this game now? He is having a really slow start, but at the same time, so are we. A Hustle Belt would have been pretty nice because that would have been a knockout. But we can't find Zebstrika, which sucks. And I already used like 2 Pokegears and a Cynthia, so like finding outs of this is pretty annoying. Usually it's not too hard to find like a Pokemon into a Pokegear because we played like 19 or 18 Pokemon, something like that, something really high. And usually we can use our catchers to draw, but these are just, we have too many energies for a deck that only plays 8 energies, you know what I mean? We already dropped 3. We have 4 of our 8 energies in the like pretty much opening turns of the game, which does make drawing off our Pokemon, off our custom catchers a bit annoying. And this deck does sometimes rely on drawing off catchers a lot, mainly because you're a 1 prize deck. You don't actually care about using double catchers twice a game. You mainly care about using it just once a game to get that big KO, and then you just win the game from there. See here, like we're gonna take a knockout here, which is gonna put us like way ahead. I don't think he can actually win after we take a knockout. I don't see many ways he can win this game, but hopefully we can draw into some good stuff. A Shrine is a card we can play, I guess. Actually, I didn't think about this because I could use Grimsley here to try to set that up, but like I said, I don't think we need Grimsley this game because everything is Dark Week, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's drop a Shrine. Let's drop a Rainbow, I guess. I mean, does this ever come into play? I mean, yes, it does. We can hit 190, which can knock out a Weavile when we need to. Let's just go ahead and start drawing. There's a Pokecom, so we do get Zebstrika. So this is exactly why I wanted to draw off the catchers, because catcher draws just help a lot, because sometimes you just need that +1, that +2 to help you win this game. Let's go ahead and draw 3. Hopefully we don't draw any more catchers though. I'll take it. I mean, it sucks that I have to... No, I can just calm it back into the deck. I don't need this card right now anyways. We can go ahead and grab like a Snow Run or something we can toss. Actually, I can just grab another Zebstrika. That works too. But now the game is on our court. I don't think we can lose anymore because we have double Zebi down and we have 2 Spiritombs ready to start doing damage. So I think this is just GG. I don't know. I'll hold on to this hand because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose another catcher, but we can just Building Spite here and essentially win the game. If we need to dig super hard, we can just to grab Lucario, and then we just have to take essentially one more knockout after we knock out that Weavile, which is going to be the game plan. But I want to keep the catcher so I can knock out the Weavile. So hopefully we can find a catcher soon. We're going to take 2 prizes here. The shrines, we have all of our shrines pretty much. Yeah, this hand's not super great. Hopefully we can find Cynthia. That's another card that we can always find and shuffle back in our custom catchers. Honestly, this is the kind of deck where I wish I was playing like 3, where like instead of playing Cynthias or something like that, I would play like 3 Zebstrikas and then use that maintenance card, I think it is, when you can shuffle back in an item from your deck. This does literally nothing except for the fact that it can annoyingly put this Grimsley is gonna be actually really good for trying to put that thing in range. Actually, now that I think about it, I didn't even think about that, but I need to put that Mega Sableye, or that Megatar, Mega Sabletar into the deck like immediately. Well, he's going off, that's for sure, but is going off gonna help him? Because I only have to take essentially 2 more knockouts. Which means after I knock out this Naga, which I'm assuming he's going to attack with it, I just have to use Lucario to knock out anything that comes active except for the Megatar, which means I need a Shrine to stick another turn, because I only hit this for 240, so I have to have 40 damage on this, which means if I can stick this Shrine, right, and I can find my last Grimsley, then I can move the damage onto Megatar and take an Oko on it. So that's going to be the game plan. But I can never evolve into a Lucario unless I'm also going to be taking a knockout that turn, because I can't afford to give him like 3 prizes ever. But I can afford to give him like, you know, a few prizes here and there. What's he gonna do now? I'm assuming he don't you want to get like different attackers? I don't know. And then again, I don't think he wants to get any other attacker that isn't a Sabletar, because Sabletar is just too good of a card to use right now in this matchup where I can't Oko him with Lucario. But he's gonna grab Hoopa anyways, which means double catcher can win me the game immediately. And there's a Dedenne as well, which is another card that we can Oko immediately. Honestly, double catcher, we can Oko this without the need of the Riolu as well, which is pretty nice. No more B-strings this turn, you don't want to use it? No more energies in the deck, I'm assuming. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I'm assuming you'd have a bunch. Dark City only works on dark types. So what's he gonna do with this thing? He can only use Dark Strike. What's he doing? He only takes, okay, this is crazy, right? Actually, because look at this. He only takes 2 prizes off this, or 1 prize off this, and if he were to attack me with this thing to take an Oko, oh, he's gonna stand me. That's actually really good for me. Except for the fact that I lost all my shrines, but we've got another one, so that's good. He can only take, he's taking 1 prize here. He can only take 3 prizes, which means he's only gonna be taking 4 prizes. But if I get an Oko here, then that's really bad for him. And I can get that Oko with just Spiritomb too. I don't need to get it with Lucario, because this thing will hit 190, right? Let me think about this. 5, 10, 15, 16, plus the Hustle Belt is 220. Yeah, I don't even need to do all the other shenanigans. All right, okay, well, we just gotta find Hustle Belt. We do play 4, and we haven't seen a single one yet, so I'm sure we'll find it eventually, and just like clockwork, there it is. I don't really care about this card in this matchup. I want to just try to, ooh, there's a Grimsley. Don't want to use any of these. Oh, okay, well, I'll take the scoop. I guess he saw the belt and he's like, oh, well, I misplayed. I'll play another game. Yeah, I think we just had too much aggression early game. And like, aggression is like in quotations because we didn't have that great of a start. This is the one thing I don't like about this deck is its Elm Reliance. I could, one thing I might do in this deck is maybe play Acrobikes. I would have to figure out what I want to cut. But Acrobikes to help you dig even deeper turn 1 to try to find Elms, because finding Elm is really important turn 1, and then finding a follow-up Cynthia or a way to get Zebstrika is also really important. But the problem with playing the Acrobike is that you're playing Zebstrikas and you're playing energies, and you never want to lose any of those. Energies you can afford to lose here and there, but you definitely can't afford to lose Zebstrika. But luckily we did get a turn 1 Elm into a Cynthia, so that's pretty good. But leading Blitzel is really scary, so we'll see what kind of matchup we're going against. Honestly, 3/3 Blitzel sounding better and better every day, just so I can draw into Zebstrika more often as well. Because you are pretty reliant on Zebstrika when it comes to these kind of decks. This is really good, actually. Let me go ahead and Elm first. I grab another Blitzel, I don't know what we're playing against yet, so I'm just going to grab Spiritombs for now. We do have both Zebstrikas. I do think I'm going to just retreat into a Spiritomb, though, because it's pretty risky to not you know. I'm gonna save this hand so I can get Zubstrika next turn, just in case. But I will drop a Shrine. I want to see what he's playing, so I'm just gonna start dropping cards. We'll retreat into Spiritomb and start building Spite. And I think we can just go from there. I'm actually really enjoying this deck. Because we're like a one prize deck, even if we have like a slow start, we can usually bring it back by the end because we're hitting such huge numbers. And like I never been like, I always thought Grimsley was gonna be a cool card, but I never thought it was gonna be a good card. But man, I'm like really excited about Grimsley. All right, so Shrine's not gonna matter this matchup, so we can just slap down our Shrines when we can. We're playing against Mally. It's been a long time since I played against Mally. People stopped playing Mally since they realized that it's not as good. Which is sad, because Mally's one of my favorite decks still. But it's fine, it's fine, it's okay. You know what, who cares, right? Not me, not my feelings aren't hurt. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Giratina. That's actually gonna be really bad for us, but if he plays it down, it's really good for us. Because Giratina and Garchomp can snipe our dudes, especially our Spiritombs who are gonna weaken, so he'll be able to take Okos whenever he wants with that dude. Another card that's gonna be bad for this matchup is the Giratina. So luckily we hit the Giratina for weakness, so we never have to have too much damage on us. So I'm going to avoid it, but spell tags are going to be annoying. Spell tags actually kind of just beat us. Oh, dude, this is actually a really hard matchup now that I'm looking at it. Because spell tags are going to give us a big problem. Oh, God. We can't really snipe his bench. What we can do, though, is use Grimsley, but Grimsley doesn't really come into play here because we don't have another way to spread damage. Usually we use the Grimsley for the tag team matchups because we can put enough damage on the tag teams to put them in range. But here I don't see that coming into play. So how are we gonna win this? It's not looking super possible. Frosslass and Spiritomb and Lucario are all pretty bad attackers versus this deck. And unless we can find a way to knock out those Mallies, which I don't think is a thing we can do. Oh yeah, this is looking like a big fat L. This is looking pretty rough. But if we can get a really good, if we can just out consistency them, then we can win. I need to think about this Frosslass though. Put 7 damage counters, attack does 20 damage for each damage counter. So I can't ever use Frosslass this game because Frosslass's damage output is not enough to win a lot of the time. We'll go ahead and put a Snorunt back in the deck and grab a Zebby. And we'll discard a Frosslass here and bump it. With this thing. And then I think I'll just use Spiritomb first because there's not really too much I'm trying to do here. Like I just want to attack this turn and take a knockout, which I can do with a energy of any kind. I'm gonna go ahead and Cynthia. No energies quite yet, and I don't want to lose his hand, but looks like it's going. Let me think about this. Anguish Cry, 30, 60. We just need one. We just need an energy. That's all we need. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find that energy card. I can't thin this hand, and I mean I technically could by playing stuff, but I don't want to play things. So I think I'm just going to sprint. Losing a catcher is pretty rough, but like this matchup is like very difficult. Like for us to win, we have to just out consistency our opponent because I can't think of a way that we're gonna win otherwise. Okay, we got the energy. Hand's not bad actually. All right, we can go ahead and just take a knockout then. And I don't think I'm ever gonna Building Spite. Yeah, I'm never gonna Building Spite past the first time. I'm just gonna take my knockouts because I just take a knockout anyways. If I need a knockout of Mally, I'll Building Spite once, but I think we'll be okay. That's a pretty good top deck. We can get another Zubstrika. So the game plan is to out consistency our opponent. That's what we're gonna do. Can I ever use Headbolt to win? Headbolt only does 60, so probably not. Is there any other attacks we can use? I mean, the sleeping attack doesn't really help too much with Frosslass, so I think we're gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, it's not gonna help us either. It's literally down to just, can we attack enough with Pokemon that can take Okos until we win the game? We might have 4 Spiritombs, but we're reliant completely on using all 4 Spiritombs. And we can never bench them unless we're attacking with them. But the problem with doing that is that we need to have 2 damage counters on our Spiritombs to actually take an Oko on Big Boy back there, on Giratina. Since we can hit it for weakness, but we don't hit it enough with it unless we hit at least 70. Even if they damage themselves, they're still not in range because we're only hitting 40, which is only 80, so yeah. Well, he already manually attached, so if he does this, he also needs to have a switch. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Okay, I thought he already used a Psychic Recharge, but he attached that Psychic Energy last turn. How many energies does he only has the one? Okay, so he'll be able to take a knockout here. The cool thing is, if he ever starts spreading damage to his non-Giratinas for whatever reason, we could take advantage of that with Grimsley's, but we'll see what happens. We also need to find an energy this turn as well. And we're already down 2. And then Spiritomb's thing is going to be annoying because he actually can knock out my Spirit. I just have to make a Spiritomb's active every turn so that my... oh god, that's a problem too. I took out the Mew, and that's gonna bite me in the butt. I could actually like double Grimsley onto the Esper, but I really need to find the but that actually might be my way of winning. Huh. And he actually chose to damage the Mally. Bro, what's happening? There's a chance. There's a chance here somewhere. Oh, that's really good. But he'll be able to take a knockout. I need the energy too. I think I use Grimsley here and I do double Zebstrika. We have all 6 energies in the deck, so I think that's actually my play. I was thinking about getting the Spiritomb there, but I think this is my play. Because I need to be able to take advantage of the prize exchange, and for me to do that, it involves me actually knocking out that Esper. So I'm going to have to use both Grimsleys this game. Don't sprint, I'm not trying to sprint. Do I have both Grimsleys available to me? I didn't check the deck for the other Grimsley, but I think this is my way to win. Because that Esper is just going to be a target for us. We're going to go ahead and Grimsley, move a damage counter to Pokemon right there, and then 1, 2, 3, right? That's how it works. Alright. Go and try to get another Elm out of this deck. Nice. Elms are pretty good, but like right now it's all about digging. We're all about digging right now. We're drawing 8 cards. We have to find an energy. Alright, found one. And we found another Spiritomb. The question is, do I bench it? The answer is yes, I think. I think yes every time. Because we're not going to Building Spite, but he can put the 4 spell damage counters onto here, then he can use 1 Giratina. He needs to use 2 Giratinas if he's taking a knockout, and I think that's a risk I have to take. How many Riolus are left? We have 1 more Riolu left after this, because I might use a Lucario at some point this game, which is something to keep in mind, because I might need another attacker that can take an Oko, and that might be like a way to close the game. So I think I well played Lucario down, and I'll use another Zebstrika. So we're going to see if we can win this game. This is like a super autumn loss if I've ever seen one. Okay, when he attacks next turn, we'll be able to use Grimsley to take a prize. And we just have to try to win this prize exchange the best of our ability. We do have a Rainbow Energy in hand, so that's another attack next turn. And here's a knockout here. Alright. Okay, we'll see what we can do. This is going to be pretty rough. He might just choose to take a knockout immediately. And if that's the case, I think I have to just toss out a Riolu here and not give him this dude, because we have the Rainbow Energy in hand, which means if he attacks with Giratina again, we can just take a knockout with it. So he's choosing to take a knockout on the active. No damage counters on the Spiritomb. I can't give him the Spiritomb because I need the Spiritombs to attack. But luckily for me, I get a prize. He gets a prize. We're at 4. He's going to be at 3. If he damages anybody else on his board, then we'll be able to use Grimsley to take another 2 prizes. And we're just going to have to keep going and see what happens. That's literally the game plan right now. God. But luckily, Zebstrika coming through, helping us draw what we need. And he's just going to go into Esper. Esper literally can't do any damage right now. But I also don't want to attack the Esper. I'm assuming he's going to switch and take a knockout, though, just to put on the pressure. Looks like he's not playing Giratina. I do want to save a Grimsley for a Giratina Garchomp, but I think my only way to win this game is to take multiple knockouts. See, also if he whiffs a spell tag, that'll be good, so I really need to find my 2 stamps. Stamps are going to be pretty huge, especially if I can knock out the Jirachis, so that he has less outs. Stamps are going to be big. I need to find my stamps. Dude, shout outs to double Zebstrika, bro. This, I swear, like, if we win this game, it's gonna be because of the Zebstrika is like giving us as much consistency as possible. Like drawing 8 a turn is pretty wild, especially since you're not even using a supporter, which is the reason why I'm playing these like Grimsies. Honestly, I was thinking about playing cards like Koga's Trap in here as well, just to put more damage on the board without having, since we don't need to play a draw supporter every turn because we have the Zepstrikers. But I ran out of space, so I took out the Kogas. Also, Kogas isn't really that good, like 1 poison damage counter. I mean, sometimes that 1 counter is the difference. Combined with Shrine, we can actually take tag team knockouts without 1 damage counter. But I just found that it was unnecessary. All right, let's see you attack with the... Ooh, he has another Jirachi down, which is bad, for sure. Excuse me. You know what? I wish we had like a Focus Sash in format again for Lucario. I mean, because like, he'd have to play around it to put 1 damage counter on Riolu every time, but it'd be nice. I just like playing expanded Focus Sash stuff. All right, he manually attached for the turn, which tells me he's just gonna give me this Esper, which means that it's not good for me. It could be good. It's not good. Never mind. I wish I had doubles of Striker here. I might have to try to find Cynthia off this Pokegear and shuffle my hand back in because I don't want to lose this Grimsy this turn, obviously, because I'm probably going to have to take a knockout in Esper here, which is not super good. Also, how do I even take a knockout? I would have to find my skateboard. Unless he has a switch here. Show me a switch. I want you to take a knockout. He's not going to take a knockout. Well, if he's not going to take a knockout, neither should I, right? He has a full bench. I can just pass. How many cards? He has 24 cards in his deck. I have 21. I can just pass, honestly. Is that what I should do, though? I think so. Is there any other cards I have? Any other options I have? I'm just gonna pass. I don't see a reason to attack. I don't see a reason to do anything. He has a full bench, which means he can't spread more damage with Girautinas. And if he's gonna just put this Esper in the active, I can find my Cynthias. I'm not too worried about it. About decking out. I mean, sure, he has more cards in his deck than I do, but I'm gonna have, yeah, he's gonna keep thinning. I'm gonna have 1 more card left in my deck than he will, in my hand at least, whenever it was my turn again. So I think ultimately we should win this game if he keeps playing like cards. If he's gonna give me the whole like I'm gonna try to deck you out strategy, because he can keep playing his Malleys. Like I don't care about his Malleys. At this point, there's nothing I can really do about it anyways. So I don't want to play cards if I don't have to. If my game plan is to take multiple knockouts at the same time, I can't waste the damage just on this Esper while I have this Grimsy in my hand. So I'm just going to force him to attack my Riolu, and then I'm going to take a knockout on his Giratina and his Esper at the same time. And I'm going to go from there. That's 2 prizes. He's going to take the 1, unless he also finds Spell Tag here, which is a definite possibility. Then I should still be able to take multiple knockouts. Snorunt to hit 2. Oh, there's a Spell Tag, man. Oh, man. Alright, it's fine. We still have access to Reset Stamp. So we should be okay. I think it's about time I start playing Snowrunts down, because I'm sure he's going to start targeting my Spiritombs over anything else. But yeah, we'll definitely take 2 knockouts here. And we'll both be at 2 prizes, so now it's just coming down to the wire. I need to find Stamp though, because from here on out, it's all about like trying our best to make sure he doesn't find any more Spell Tags. I wish I could knock out the Jirachi. Honestly, we can if we find double Custom Catcher, so it's not the end of the world. I can't lose his hand, so I really need to find Cynthia, but I can't. This is actually really scary. We drop the Riolu. I think it's going to be Snorunt time, honestly. Do we have any more Frosslass? We don't. Never mind. Do we have any more Riolu? We don't. I think I messed up then. Oh, I think I messed up pretty hard. We don't have any more attackers or Frost. Oh, I think I messed up real hard. I should have dropped that Snorunt, not the Riolu. Okay, how do I do this? We attach an energy. We're going to lose 1. I don't have to Grimsly this turn, so I got to keep that in mind. I can Grimsly later, but I need to find a different attacker. Oh, we whiffed. Okay, that's pretty bad. Well, we're gonna lose this catcher then, because I need to find Stamp. We still have one more catcher in the deck, so I'm actually not too worried about it. Alright, we'll take a knockout there. I'll get a surprise. Maybe we can find a thing here. There's a Pokegear, but it's too late now. I guess we'll just try to lose an Elm, which we did. We had all 3 Cynthias in the deck, and we still whiffed. I don't think I want to do this, but I really want to find Stamp. Pokecom putting this back in the deck means nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Hustle Belt doesn't mean anything, but Escape Board kind of does. Play this down. But losing another energy is bad as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's only gonna leave. I know I have all my decks, all my energies in the deck, but I'm only gonna need to take 2 more knockouts. So I guess this isn't the biggest deal in the world. I just need to find everything if I'm going to win. Okay, we found another Spiritomb, so that's good. Hustle Belt might be useful, so I'll hold on to it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Anguish Cry. Take a knockout here. He's gonna knock out my dude. I'm gonna have to give him a Zebstrika, which sucks. I should have played that Snow Run down so I wouldn't have to give him a Zebstrika, honestly. I think that was a misplay on my part, for sure. But we have not many cards left in our deck, so I don't really need to worry about using double Zebstrika anymore. I'm surprised though, we played 2 stamps and haven't found a single one yet. Now, can we win this game? I don't think we can. I think because he's gonna take another prize here next turn. Oh my god, a catcher. Okay, we have the Cynthia. We didn't play Stamp either. Dude, if I just found Stamp, it might have been okay. But he's gonna take a prize here off Giratina, and then I'm gonna take a prize next turn, but then that's gonna be it. I can't win after that. So we lose this game. This is just an auto loss though. I can't think of a way to win this game. Like the only thing we could have done was the Grimsley play. That's alright, whatever. It's not a big deal. We got to show off that one really hype game in the beginning. I guess that's all I'm gonna be able to do because I gotta head out. This has been a very long video. Let's go ahead and show it off though. I like the deck a lot. Mally's an auto loss, I guess, but I mean, like, you could play cards. What could help you in that matchup? I'm not really sure. Spread damage could be good, but there's not a lot of, like, we don't have DCE or a Pokemon that can do really good spreading anymore. So it's not like we have very many options. Like, this deck handles the actual meta, and Mally is not really as meta anymore because it really underperformed at Worlds. So this is what I got right now. I really like it. We never landed a single stamp, which could have been pretty big, especially if we can get the stamp before we play down that Jirachi. The 2 Grimsley I love. I really want to make this 3. Even 4. Like, it just seems to do like so much work. You could play a Brock in here if you want to continue to use the Spiritombs, but as you can see, like, the endless Spiritombs aren't going to help you in that Mally matchup. There's not really many options you have versus Mally. Like, you could play what? There's not really healing options either. Like Scoop Ups? That doesn't really help you. Lysander Labs are going to be it. Like, if you really want to help, if you really want a chance to win that matchup, you want Lysander Labs so that you can't, so they can't spell tag you. But I don't really think it's worth playing the Lysander Labs because the shrines are just so good and you want to find those shrines as early as possible versus all the other matchups, that I'm not really seeing a reason to play the Lysander Labs outside of very specifically that matchup. And then, even then, I don't really think it matters too much. Other than that though, there actually is one card that I'm playing. I'm actually going to save that card for a future video. But there is technically one Pokemon that you could use as a pivot Pokemon that can help you a lot in that matchup so you can avoid having to attack the Giratinas. And that actually might be the way to win. That's going to be a really fun include. I'm going to put in this deck, and I'm going to save it for the Patreon people. But I'm going to have another video soon that's going to show off that Pokemon I'm talking about. I'm sure some of you guys on my Discord or my stream know what I'm talking about. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, share, all that good jazz. I'm really excited. It's going to be fun. The next video will showcase that Pokemon, kind of, and we'll talk about it then. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Peace.